Hey guys, welcome back to Pro Speed Baseball. Now, we all know that getting a great bat lag position is an indicator of a guy who can swing really fast or is a really good hitter, because not only does it allow us to get a ton of speed in our swing, it also allows us to be dynamic, stay in the zone a long time, and release with just a massive amount of power. Well, in today's video, we're going to go over specifically how bat lag is created, because there's a lot of misconceptions. There's a lot of guys trying to manually do this when that's not exactly the case. So in today's video, we're going to go over exactly how bat lag is created so you can start putting it to use in your own swing. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so first, let's go over real quick what bat lag is supposed to look like. This is the nice still frames we get on picture where, we see the bat is getting into this lag position. Very simply, guys, when we get into transition, this bat should be right around where our shoulder height is to anywhere in between our elbows. So anywhere between our elbow and shoulder, when we're in transition, we should see this bat splitting our arm and then being delivered into the ball. Now, what does most instructions say about bat lag? Well, I've heard a lot of really off the wall stuff, and guys, this is not my opinion. These are just the facts of what happens with lever physics. This is just what is going to happen. What I hear a lot in instruction is stuff like turn the barrel or drop the bat. They actually tell you to drop the bat or set the bat low, or actually where we're trying to manually put this bat into a lag position. Well, now even in the Pro Speed hitting system, we manually put the bat into the lag position, but we clearly explain that this position is gained naturally through proper mechanics. The bat lag position is simply a fancy way of saying transition. This is where the bat goes into transition and creates lag. Now, if you guys try to do something like turn the barrel down or try to drop your elbows, you're seriously going to suffer, because this is going to give you a double lag or a double drop, because speed adds weight. Guys, whenever we swing this bat, and I do this with a lot of my students, we can take this bat and set it on the ground. So I want everyone at home who's watching this video right now, imagine that your foot is under this bat right now. So I just set this bat on your foot. This wouldn't hurt very much. This is just, the bat's not really that heavy. It's just the bat. But if I were to take this bat and apply just a little bit of speed, and your foot's under that right there, it is going to be extremely painful, because speed adds weight, force adds weight. If we understand that speed adds weight and we try to do something like swing a bat fast while turning the barrel or dropping the bat, we're going to get a double drop. It's going to be weird. Now, it might work for some guys in their brain, but it's not technically or mechanically correct, because that's just not how it works. So if I start to swing this bat with speed and I'm trying to put it down, well, now I'm going to get even more speed, and the bat's going to be fighting me like crazy, and then my swing is going to be built on basic compensations. I'm going to have to do something that I wouldn't have to do if I was swinging efficiently. So the biggest thing we need to understand is how lag is created and what's actually supposed to happen in this transition. Guys, lag is created because of change of direction, plain and simple. Our hands go into a loaded position, they're going back. As they go forward, they're going to change direction. The change in that direction is what creates the lag. It is not because I'm trying to turn the barrel or I'm trying to do anything weird. It is simply because my hands have transitioned, changed positions, and started going to the ball. Just like anything else in lever mechanics, if I'm trying to crack a whip or doing anything like that, if I'm coming back, I'm going to change direction. So my hand's going back, it's going to go forward. If I change directions, that's going to give me that lag position, and then I have to release that lag. I've talked about this in other videos, but again, the change in direction is the main point here, is that we need to understand that the change in direction creates a lag. So if we know that change in direction creates a lag, we don't have to manually create it. Now, there are instances where you need to train it, so you need to learn how to put this bat into the position so you understand how to deliver the bat to the ball from a proper lag position. But for purposes of being a hitter and not letting some instruction that tells you to do something that's going to make you double lag or double drop the bat, you need to understand that the change of direction is what's going to give you this beautiful position that you see all the big leaguers in, so that you can release the bat. So guys, how do you work on this? How do you work on how to starting to understand where lag is? That's exactly what we're going to do in today's drill. So we got three things we need to make sure we understand. First is what we just talked about, that change of direction creates the lag. Secondly, we need to have a grip that allows our wrists to accept the lag, which is going to be the main point of the drill, because the wrist is where the lag comes from. If I am going into the ball and my wrists are hinged back, then I have lag. If my wrists are hinged forward, then I do not have lag. So we need to have our wrist there, we need to have change of direction, and we need to have a hand path that goes directly to the ball. As we've talked about in other videos, if my hands are going out into the ball, the force of my hands is going out. The mass of the bat, which is the heavy part of the bat, is going to try to follow my hands, and that's what gives me my lag position. If my hands try to go in, then the bat's going to try to kick out. So I need a change of direction. I need a grip that's going to allow my wrist to hinge, and I need my hand path to be going to the ball. So you have to know all these to do this drill. So the first part of this drill is we're going to just simply stand up straight, and we're going to start feeling some change of direction. We're going to get a good door knocker over door knocker grip. And we're going to hold the bat up in front of us just like this. Not even any repetitions here, guys. Just do it until you kind of feel it. So what I want you to do first is I want you to move the whole bat back and forth in two directions, just back and forth like this. So you're going to have a tight grip on the bat. Then what I want you to do is relax your grip a little bit on the bat. I want you to imagine that you're going to leave the head of the bat in front of you right here, and just let your hands just move one way or the other. It doesn't really matter. And you're going to see that the bat is going to try to follow the hand. So keep doing that. You're going to do it back and forth, and you're going to start feeling that the change of direction is what's going to give us the lag in our swing. Okay, the change of direction is going to give us the lag in our swing. So the second drill is going to be a progression of this drill where we're going to go right into that same mentality, except we're going to start from the hitting position. So we're going to go ahead and get into our low stride position. So instead of our hands being right here, they're going to be right here. And all we're going to do is we're going to let the hands change direction, and we're going to let the bat follow the hands. And again, we're letting our wrists do whatever they need to do, but we're letting the hands go. We're leaving the bat where it's at, and the change of direction is going to give us this lag position. So again, I've got my wrist, my hands are going at the ball. They're going to change direction. The bat is, we're leaving the bat head where it's at, just like we did in the first drill, and that's going to give us our lag position. So guys, get this to where you can at least get the bat to start to split your arm somewhere on here, anywhere from your shoulder to your elbow. And when you start feeling that, then you're going to start throwing in a little bit of a release. And guys, you can do this at either in kind of one smooth motion, or you can kind of just get yourself into this position where you load stride, you create this lag position, and then from here you just unhinge your wrist and hit the ball. Whatever it is, you can do it that way, or you can just take some swings. You know, once you start feeling pretty good about it, you can start taking some swings where you do it all one smooth motion. I'm letting my hands change direction. The bat's going to follow, and I'm going to allow that bat to get released into the ball. But the thing is guys, you need to play around with this, because this is a very, very intricate part of the swing. It's one of those intangibles that really good hitters have. You have to feel that change in direction to get the proper transition. So once you feel like you've gotten a pretty good idea for the three drills, where you have the change in direction with the hands, you've got the pump drill without a release, and then you've got the pump drill with the release. Now what I want you to do is try to use this in your practical swing application, where you go into your load stride swing drill, where you get into your load stride position, and from here you're going to just use that same feeling you had to start making some swings. So what I'm going to do for you guys on camera is I'm going to have this feeling that my change in direction is going to create this lag position, and I'm just going to start making some swings from there. So we're going to get into our load stride position, nice easy swing. Okay, and we're going to just make some swings. So now all I'm really focusing on right here is letting that change of direction happen, so that is creating the lag, and then I'm not manually trying to drop the barrel or anything. If my hands are going to the ball and I'm letting this happen, this barrel should be following the hands. I should have a high lag position, not a dip, and it should be releasing right into the ball. So I'm going to load stride here. I'm focusing in on the change of direction. And guys, you're really snappy. It's really, really good. So guys, the main point of this video is so you understand what creates lag, and you're not trying to artificially do something that a lot of hitters are trying to do, and it's hurting a lot of swings. So guys, get your reps in. Mainly up to you, because this is going to be based on the individual, but I would say at least get to where you can get at least 10 of each one of those in while doing it correctly, and then that way you can start applying it to your swing. Feel the change of direction so you can start creating lag properly and have a ton of fun releasing that thing into the ball. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, stay tuned. I got an even better bonus coming up for you. Getting this change of direction is huge, and you can actually even apply it in the bonus video that I'm going to play a preview of at the end of this video that you can see by clicking on the iCard that pops up in the top of your screen or the link in the description below. You can see that video absolutely free. It's going to show you how to get into a tight lag position with one simple drill. And again, this video is going to have a very good application of that drill because it's going to allow you to do it a lot easier. You put those two together, you're going to have a beautiful transition position. Have a lot of fun with that, guys. Good luck with your games. Good luck with your swings. And we'll see you guys soon. Today, I'm going to show you the #1 move that kills bat lag. But most importantly, we're going to do a drill that will instantly give you a tight transition into bat lag and have your swing looking drastically better today. The move that I'm talking about here is when we're going into our transition and the bat lays down, and now the only thing that we have to rely on for bat speed is our pure strength. From Mike Trout, he does this really, really well. You'll see as we pause him here in the max bat lag position, his barrel is really high and you can see that it's barely dipping into that line. You can imagine if this was a nail and this bat was a hammer, if I was trying to hammer this nail in like this would be kind of like me dumping the bat. But if I'm letting this hammer swing and slam into this ball over and over again, I'm going to be very, very efficient. Now, I'm sure you guys are ready for it by now. Let's go ahead and dive into the wall drill. All right, guys, here we go, the wall drill.